Opinion. Today I am reviewing TheaterWorks Hartford's production of King James, written by Rajiv Joseph and directed by Rob Ruggiero, running through March 2nd at TheaterWorks Hartford at 233 Pearl Street in Hartford, Connecticut. It's an easy layup to support my work. Just bounce on over to my Patreon page where you can, for as little as $1 a month, support this show as well as my classic cinema podcast, Yesterday's Matinee, where you get early access to the latest episode, which is currently the 1929 film Un Chien Andalou. There are other occasional fun posts like retro reviews and restaurant features. Thank you to my current patrons, especially my Neo and Hamilton tier patrons, and welcome to the new ones. A link will be in the description. I got to admit, I'm a lifelong LA Lakers fan. I grew up in Southern California during the prime time era of Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Worthy, Michael Cooper, A.C. Green, Kurt Rambis, and the rest, under the leadership of Pat Riley. I stayed loyal during the lows of the 1990s, the highs of the Kobe and Shaq era, and then things slumped again. Recently, when LeBron James came to town, things have been mostly positive. Mostly. There was a lot of controversy among fans about picking up LeBron, as many Lakers fans considered LeBron a fair-weather player who bounces to where he thinks he can win another championship instead of showing loyalty to a team during its lows as much as its highs. And you wonder, well, how long is he going to stick around? Is he just going to run away once things turn mediocre for the team? Well, this happens to be the crux of the conflict in King James, as two very different men, Matt, played by Gregory Perri, and Shawn, played by George Anthony Richardson, bond over their mutual love of the Cleveland Cavaliers. They live in Cleveland. Matt runs a wine bar and needs money to pay back some debts, so he sells his season tickets to the Cavaliers to Shawn, whom he has never met. It's 2004. LeBron James is about halfway through his rookie season, and Matt and Shawn have high hopes for the team going forward. But hope does not spring eternal, as Scene 2 takes place in 2010 when LeBron opts for free agency and signs with the Miami Heat instead of staying with the Cavs, leaving Matt and Shawn crestfallen. LeBron does not win any championships with the Cavs, and it is perceived that he is going to Miami where he is more likely to win a championship. Also along the way, Shawn has become close to Matt's family, who owns a local curio upholstery repair shop. The play goes through two more scenes with similar reactions as LeBron's career progresses to his return to Cleveland, and, well, I'll keep Scene 4 a secret if you haven't seen this yet. King James, though, isn't really about basketball. Basketball is the tie that binds between Matt and Shawn, as these two men are about as different as two men can be. Matt isn't exactly the sharpest knife in the door, but he is fiercely loyal and not afraid to say what immediately comes to his mind. Shawn is not afraid to escape the boundaries of Cleveland and move to New York City to go to school or to Los Angeles to pursue a screenwriting career. Essentially, Matt and Shawn embody two different worlds of thought, and King James shows how these two points of view come into conflict. Shawn, like a LeBron, chases after what is going to give him the best opportunity. Matt, on the other hand, is a loyalist. Both are selfish in their own way and can bring out the worst in each other when challenged. Matt gives the worst of it as he says some stuff that is racially offensive that challenges his and Shawn's relationship. As I said, Matt is a person who speaks without thinking sometimes. Rajiv Joseph gives us a parallel narrative without actually showing us the second narrative. But he clearly states the second narrative, even if you don't follow basketball or LeBron James's career through the conversations between Matt and Shawn. It allows us to challenge ourselves as an audience to consider our own position in Matt and Shawn's situation. Are we loyalists or opportunists? Do we apply our dreams to the world as we know, or do we apply ourselves to our dreams? Neither answer is necessarily wrong. It's more about learning to appreciate the other point of view, though I think Joseph does have his own leaning that peeks out of the script. The two men are great. Gregory Perri has a strong Giovanni Ribisi streak in him, or more accurately, roles that Giovanni Ribisi is traditionally known for in his performance of Matt, which feels exactly as it should be, a generally good guy whose intellectual failings hold him back from succeeding. George Anthony Richardson gives Shawn a lot of confidence, but never so much that he belittles Matt. He contextualizes Shawn with a pride that is balanced with heart that appreciates where he comes from and the people who influence him. Luke Cantarella's set design is great. The first two scenes are Matt's wine bar, and the second act scenes are set in Matt's parents' shop. The details are fantastic, from the wine bottles decorating the bar to random items of the curiosity shop. One carries a degree of sophistication, while the other feels lived in and rich with character. King James is a great original piece with a smart, clever concept, building a friendship and challenging that friendship by paralleling their journey with one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And through observing their journey, we as an audience can consider our own positions when it comes to being judgmental about a person who may be loyal to a fault about what they believe in, or showing appreciation to someone who is willing to take advantage of their opportunities as they come about, even at the cost of losing some of their past and some of the relationships that they've built along the way. But I am only one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you'd like to see King James, I'll leave a link in the description. Also in the description will be links to my Patreon, Spotify, and social media pages where you can support my work. You can also support me by liking and sharing this video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell to be alerted to future reviews. My next review will be a Contemporary Theater of Connecticut's production of Fiddler on the Roof. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.